So, this video is about, 4 hidden particle accelerators around Earth. I know of one. So, I'm going to show you how I know there's one here. So, this is called Planet 51. I'm going to put this next after the trailer. After this information. It's called Planet 51, which is connected to Area 51. The planet is this here. At the beginning, I see this. This is a representation of Earth. That's our nearest star, Proxima Centauri. This is Proxima Centauri B, I think. This is A and B. So typically when a civilization creates another civilization, it's the star next to them. So in this case, the nearest star next to us is what created us. So there's people over there, guaranteed. Now, what they've done is those people have constructed a secret base in Area 51. So, Area 51 shares the same name as Planet 51. So, I'm talking to the half of mankind who are awake and alive, and you're human. Or is the other half? They're not. They're from a parallel universe. I call them my sleeper cell children. So, how I know there's a particle accelerator in Area 51 is because this is CERN here. That little one, that's CERN. This bigger one is their future project. We're not going to get to see that future project. But if you look at this here, there's that circle there, that's that circle there. See this circle here? That's that circle there. But if you flip this like that, if that thing was moved over to here, you'd have that. So there's that circle there, there's that circle there. This little guy here would be over here. You just move this one over to here, and you got the exact same picture. That's how I know there's a particle accelerator in Area 51. That's why they don't let anybody in there. Because the people that are there, they're very protective of the secrets, right? So, this here is this happened in Roswell. There was a crash in 1945. I think they picked up the UFO. They brought it over there because of the nuclear fusion reactor. So, they're powering that particle accelerator with a nuclear fusion reactor, which is very dangerous because that particle there can get sucked into that nuclear fusion reactor, and a black hole that will be created above New Mexico. All the air will get sucked out of New Mexico. Everyone in America will get sucked out into space. If you're on the other side of the planet, you'd probably get sucked out too eventually. So that thing there is a UFO. I know what powers those. You read about it in my science book. So that nuclear fusion reactor is what can cause a black hole. Now, that's one of their weapons. So how do I know they got 4 of them around the world? Well, this is Planet 51. But there's a song by Sammy Hagar called I Can't Drive 55, which means there's 4 of them. There could be 5 of them. If this is 51, right? 51, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. There's probably 5 of them hidden. So this here deals with, this is, if you remember the previous videos, I told you that there's 10,000 people, potentially 10,000 people on these 2 UFOs, and that they might bring them up. I was mistaken. No. Now as I did the investigation, this is Antarctica. We're going to find that pilot on there. They're going to be a robot. So these 2 here, they represent 2 other robots. So there's a robot at the bottom of the Dragon's Triangle and a robot at the bottom of Bermuda Triangle. So, this is how I know there's hidden particle accelerators on here. 5 of them. We could say that's connected to, Maroon 5. We all get marooned because of these hidden particle accelerators operated by nuclear fusion reactors. So I wanted you to know that, mankind, that there's something going on here that you need to be made aware of. I'm your creator. I know everything. These kids can't hide nothing from me. Kids, it's time to make up your mind. You've been busted. It's time to come clean so that we can all get to paradise. You have nothing to worry about. Remember, only the brave are legendary and live eternally.